Thank you very much. Be seated. I now welcome our National Chairman, Honorable John Badi.
ODM! Your Excellency, the incoming President of the Republic of Kenya, Raila Amolo Odinga, Your Excellencies, our two deputy party leaders, could we have my colleague, interpreter? Thank you very much, and Pauline Sana for that oversight. Your Excellencies, the deputy party leaders, the governor for Kakamega, Weekly for Paranya, the governor for Mombasa, Ali Hassan Joho, our Secretary General Edward Sifuna, members of NEC, members of the National Governing Council, other invited guests and friends of the party, the National Elections Board, other standing committees, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The meeting was already underway, Your Excellency. I could see the gesture of some delegates asking for national anthem and prayers. Your Excellency, I want to give everyone comfort that we went through all that before you arrived. Distinguished delegates, you will allow me, if you look at your program, and the agenda which had already been adopted, I want to vary it slightly because our party leader is supposed to attend another national delegates conference convened by the Jubilee Coalition. And so, with your permission, which I know you have granted me already, I want to vary the program and go to those specific areas which require His Excellency to be present. Then we will release him together with his two deputies. One deputy, one of them will remain behind to continue with the program. And when we are done, I want to remind you that we'll just adjourn a little and then we'll come back and we'll be joined by other very special guests. So tusichoke, tukimaliza program yetu kama ODM, I want to inform you in advance that we are going to enter another phase, another very special phase where we are going to be joined by other very important friends. I don't want to waste much time. Today is not my day, Your Excellency, and today I cannot make a speech. I am very excited, elated, and very happy. If there is any singular achievement, Your Excellency, that I'm dreaming of, that I'm praying for, and which I see being realized, is to be the first national chairman of the Orange Democratic Party who will deliver the next president for the Republic of Kenya. I want to move, ladies and gentlemen, to agenda item which was supposed to start. If you look at your program, you will see that there is an agenda which was supposed to start from 11. And that is the report of the National Governing Council on issues of elections of national and grassroots officials. And then we will go to Azimio Coalition, and then nomination of our presidential candidates. We are not going to take much time, ladies and gentlemen. I want to, if you allow me, just to read 2 resolutions that the National Governing Council made yesterday. And then after that, I will invite, because ODM is a party of order, a party of respecting legal framework, I will invite the National of Election I shall have read these 2 resolutions. Then the chair of the board will take over, because she's the one mandated by our constitution to conduct any election, whether it is grassroots election or national election of any party official or even presidential candidate. Yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, the National Governing Council made a resolution to fill some vacant positions in the National Executive Committee, which fell vacant. Council of the meeting held yesterday at Bomas of Kenya on 25th February 2022 that resolves that the vacant positions in the National Executive Committee be filled through harmonization process as recommended by the National Executive Committee as follows. 1. Jonas Mwashushe Waruma to take over as the Deputy National Vice Chairperson. 2. Honorable Ahmed Abdisalam Ibrahim takes over as the National Organizing Secretary. Is there? I don't know whether Senator Mwarume is in the house. Could we see Senator Mwarume once more? Thank you. Thank you. And that the Honorable Richard Ken Chonga Kiti becomes one of our Deputy Organizing Secretaries. Thank you, Honorable Chonga. And that Honorable Revo Kwale becomes the other Deputy Organizing Secretary. And that, number 5, Madam Stella Chepkurui from Kericho County becomes the Secretary for Environment. And lastly, that the Honorable Paul Ongili, famously known as Babu Owino, becomes the Secretary for Science and Technology. Hello. Yeah, Babu is there. Now, could I get a proposer and a seconder from the members of the delegates? I can see a hand there. Mike Maramoja, and if possible, let's have 3 of them. Who is having the mic? Please give it to the lady there. Introduce yourself, where you come from. You are passing the lady. I want you to give the mic. Just behind you. And then I will get a gentleman from this side. Pardon? Yes. She's not a delegate. If you are not a delegate, please.
I'm a delegate.
Let's.
I'm a delegate.
She is a delegate.
I'm a delegate.
I don't know why I'm being told she's not a delegate. She is a delegate.
My name is Mheshimiwa Catherine Okoth.
Oh, Catherine Okoth.
Nairobi County.
Thank you very much. That's Catherine Okoth. And let's give Mheshimiwa hapa. Quickly, move quickly, my friend. You are still young.
I, William Kamoti Momkale, MP Rabai, and a delegate, Lou seconds.
Thank you very much. And I want to put the question that the vacant positions in the National Executive Committee, that the National Delegates Conference of today approves the proposal by the National Governing Council to fill the vacant positions in the National Executive Committee through harmonization process that fell vacant as I earlier read. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Now, let me now move to the next. Let me now move to the next resolution before I invite the chair of the board. To formally request the National Delegates Convention of today to approve that our party formally joins the Azimio la Umoja Coalition Party. That was extensively discussed yesterday and carried by the National Governing Council. And therefore, I want to ask this convention to approve the same, that we formally join the Azimio la Umoja movement, or Azimio la Umoja Coalition Party. Would I have a proposer? The MP from Vita, and then I'll give the lady in blue back there. Yes.
Mimi Abdulswamad Sharif Nasir kama mjumbe wa chama cha ODM ningependa kupendekeza ya kuwa chama chetu kiweze kuingia katika mrengo wa Azimio la Umoja.
Pass it over there. Pass it over there quickly. The other side. To that lady. The lady in blue. And I hope she's a delegate, not an observer. Go on.
I, Honorable Auxilia Shiranda Nyamwoma from Kakamega County Assembly, I do second that our party, ODM, becomes a member of Azimio.
Now, the honorable delegates, I want to now put the question that the oath held on 26th of February 2022 at Kasarani resolves that the Orange Democratic Movement Party formally joins the Azimio la Umoja Coalition Party. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Now, at this juncture, Your Excellency, allow me to invite the chair of the National Elections Board to take us through the next stage, which is the nomination of our presidential candidate. Thank you very much.
Of the Orange Democratic Movement, the honorable delegates of the National Delegates Conference, I stand here on behalf of the National Elections Board and would like to just take a second to ask my colleagues on whose behalf I'm making this announcement to just stand so that they can be recognized. We serve on the board with 4 other colleagues. Honorable Dirie, who is my secretary, Honorable Richard Tyro, Honorable Emily Awita, and Honorable Sintei Nchoe. So the declaration I make today, I make on behalf of the National Elections Board. the National Elections Board is mandated under Article 711(1) of the party constitution to organize, direct, conduct, supervise, and/or coordinate all party elections and nominations. I stand here today as the chairperson of NEB, but also in my capacity as the returning officer for elections relating to the nomination of the party presidential candidates for the general elections. On 26 February 2022, the NEB presented its report to the National Governing Council on the process that the NEB followed in matters nomination. The report recommended that the NGC discuss and make a resolution on the person to be the party's presidential candidate in view of the fact that the only two candidates who had applied through the NEB process had withdrawn their candidature in support of the party leader. Please listen, after deliberations, the NGC resolved to endorse the Right Honorable Raila Odinga as the ODM candidate to be recommended to the Azimio coalition. Naomba msikilize kwanza tafadhali. On behalf of NEB and as the returning officer for the elections of the ODM presidential nominations, I therefore wish to announce to the National Delegates Conference that the Right Honorable Raila Odinga is the only candidate we have to present to NDC for nomination to the position of ODM presidential candidate for the 2022 general elections. Pursuant to Rule 1710 of the ODM election and nomination rules, I, Catherine Muyeka Muma, Chairperson of National Elections Board and Returning Officer at the 2022 ODM Electoral College, do hereby present the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, and I request the candidate to please stand. I do here present please sit. Naomba mngoja kidogo. So I present the Honorable Raila Odinga as the ODM party presidential candidate for the 2022 general elections. You can sit down, Your Excellency. Because he is the only candidate we have, we shall actually do the vote by acclamation. So I would like to invite two persons to come and propose and second so that we can vote as the Delegate Congress. The two people are coming up. They're coming up.
Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya, Deputy Party Leader of ODM and a member of the ODM NTC, hereby propose Raila Amolo Odinga to be the sole candidate of ODM in the Azimio coalition. I now invite my colleague, the Deputy Party Leader, Hassan Joho, to second.
Mimi Hassan Ali Joho, kama delegate wa NDC, leo hii naunga mkono pendekezo la kumfanya Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga mbeba bendera ya ODM kuingia Azimio. Asanteni.
Hold on. Okay. Thank you. Tafadhali hatujamaliza. Naomba msikilize, please don't interfere. Yes, I want to put the question, please. I would like to put the question to the National Delegates Congress that on 27th February 2022, that the NDC has resolved 26th February, that on the 26th February 2022, that the National Delegates Congress has made a resolution that the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga be the ODM presidential candidate for the general elections of 2022. Would as many as of the opinion say aye? Would as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I hereby, wait. I hereby declare Odinga to be newly nominated.
There's something inside so strong. Something inside so strong. The more you refuse to hear my voice, the louder I will sing. You hide behind walls of Jericho. Your lies will come tumbling. Deny my place in time. You squander wealth that's mine. My light will shine so brightly it will blind you. Because there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, there's something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong.
Having done my duty on behalf of the National Elections Board, I would like now to invite our chair to take over the program again. Thank you very much.
Now, honorable delegates, thank you very much, Chairman or the Chairperson of the National Elections Board, for a job well done. Two things. Number one, I want us to make one resolution. Then after that, I will go ahead, because now we have a presidential candidate. I will go ahead, it belongs to the party. As our presidential candidate, I will invite him to make some acceptance speech. But before that, I want us to make one more resolution. Maybe before... ODM! ODM! We will make one more resolution before I move to the next step, and I think the two deputy party leaders will have a few minutes to say a word. Now, let's make this resolution very quickly. The honorable delegates, as you are aware, the ODM party is overdue for elections of the national officials. But because of the challenges of COVID pandemic, it was not practical for ODM to conduct grassroots elections leading to national elections, hence the harmonization process. And therefore, this NDC is requested to make a resolution on our grassroots elections leading to national elections, which is being proposed that because we are just heading to general election, we don't have time to conduct elections this year, that we conduct party elections in 2023. So I want to read the resolution that in light of the challenges brought about by the COVID pandemic, that the nation and that National Governing Council recommended yesterday to the National Delegates Conference to defer elections of the party national officials to sometime in 2023. Could I get a proposer? And somewhere here, where is the mic? Pardon? Let's have Masai, Senator for Narok County. Ledama Olekina to make the proposal. And then, can I have Pamela Odhiambo, Women Rep, Migori County will second.
I, Ledama Olekina, Senator, Narok County, and a member of the NDC, do propose that we proceed with the campaigns and hold the elections of the grassroots elections in 2023.
Thank you. Seconder, Pamela. Go on.
I, Dr. Pamela Odhiambo, Migori County Women Representative and a member of NDC, I second that we defer the grassroots and national delegates elections to 2023.
Thank you very much. And distinguished delegates, I just want to plead with you that this is a national delegates conference, a conference that is supposed to unveil the next president of the Republic of Kenya. Let us try not to cheapen this NDC by introducing names of candidates or your friends in this program. I beg you, I beseech you, tafadhali mnisikize. Now, let me put the question that in light of the challenges brought about by the COVID pandemic, as was recommended yesterday by the National Governing Council, that the National Delegates Conference held on 26th February 2022 at Kasarani Gymnasium defer elections of the parties. Will, as of that opinion, say aye. Those with contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Distinguished delegates, it is now my pleasure to officially invite our presidential candidate, whom we are recommending to the Azimio la Umoja, to be the presidential candidate of Azimio la Umoja Coalition Party, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, to come forward and give his acceptance speech. Karibuni. Karibu.
Wana wa chungwa, hamjambo. ODM, 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 ODM. Asanteni, niko na furaha tele kusimama mbele zenu hapa nikiona hizi rangi ya chungwa kila mahali. Kwanza nataka kutoa shukrani kwenu wanachama na viongozi wa chama cha ODM kwa yale ambayo nyinyi mmefanya kila mahali katika taifa letu. Tumeanza ziara mpya. Kabla tulipoketi hapa, tumeona ile filamu ambayo imeonyesha sisi ziara zetu. Tumeona wanachungwa wale ambao tumekuwa nao ambao wametuacha. Mmeona pale bwana bado mapambano. Mmeona pale mzee Olenti Mama, mmeona Rua Jode na kadhalika. Hiyo yenyewe inamaanisha ya kwamba safari zetu imetoka mbali. Tunajua tumetoka wapi, tuko wapi na tunaelekea wapi. Kwa hivyo leo tunaanza mwenendo mpya kama wanachungwa. Hapa leo nyinyi mmeamua kuniteua kubeba bendera ya chama chetu katika kinyang'anyiro ambayo inakuja tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8 mwaka huu. Pale mbele tutakwenda kung'ang'ana na wale wengine. Nataka kutoa shukrani wa dhati kwenu kuniteua kama candidate wenu. bila uoga wote, bila wasiwasi wote. Niko tayari kumenyana na wale wengine ambao wanajigamba, ambao watakia kwa kiwanja. Una hakika mmeweka hapa katika kiwanja Bwana Kipchoge, na mimi na hakika kikombe tutapata. Mimi sasa mnaweka kama candidate ya ODM ndani ya Azimio la Umoja. Kule ndani kutakuwa huko Jubilee, kutakuwa NAK, kutakuwa hata OKA, wengine wote watakuwa huko. Kwa hivyo yale ambayo mimi ningesema hapa mtasubiri. Kwanza mimi naenda kwa ile kongamano ya Jubilee. Tutaongea na wao huko, wakikubali kuniteua watafanya namna hiyo. Tutarudi hapa na viongozi wengine. Hapo tutasema yale ambayo tunataka kusema. Kwa hiyo mimi nasema thank you very much for nominating me as the ODM candidate in the competition. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much, Sonar. Asanteni.
I just want to remind delegates that the party leader is leaving shortly, but we all remain behind to continue with our programs.